Hello everyone, I'm Tim Doehrmann, founder of Eagle Ridge Wealth Advisors, and I'm here to guide you through some of the complexities of income management in retirement. Understanding where and when to pull income is going to be crucial because making the wrong moves could lead to unnecessary tax burdens during your retirement years, which of course are then going to decrease the amount that you're going to have to spend over the course of your retirement. So in today's video, we're going to dive into the strategic approach of where to pull funds from first in retirement. Because creating your own tax-efficient paycheck is going to become imperative post-retirement because your job income has obviously ceased and the responsibility is going to fall on you to determine the sources of your income. Now, it's not just about pulling money from various accounts, it's about combining various income streams to create the lifestyle that you desire in your retirement while also minimizing your lifetime tax liabilities. A common and antiquated spending approach starts with spending down taxable accounts first, like any individual or joint accounts that you may have, followed by tax-deferred accounts like any 401ks, 403bs, and or IRAs that you might have, and of course preserving the tax-free accounts like Roth IRAs or Roth 401ks for as long as possible. A more specific approach should be driven by tax considerations and the tax brackets that you're going to be in retirement. Because what you want to do is use the tax code to your advantage by filling up certain brackets and paying attention to certain thresholds. Now I'm going to discuss the 3 basic steps to create a tax-efficient income stream in retirement. Now the first couple of steps are mostly common sense, but it's always beneficial to be thorough, so we're going to go over them. Now, step 1 is you want to assess your fixed income sources like Social Security, pensions, annuities, any rental or farm income you might have. Maybe you have some passive business income. These are going to be your foundational income sources that don't come from your investment account. Step 2 is going to be to calculate the shortfall, and you're going to need to determine the gap between your fixed income sources and your desired expenses for retirement. And this shortfall is going to tell you the amount that you're going to need to get from your investment accounts to sustain your ideal lifestyle in retirement. Now, step 3, you're going to want to evaluate your account types because now you need to decide which account to pull from to make up for that shortfall. And this is where it gets a little tricky. You're going to need to understand the nature of your 3 different account types. First, you're going to have the taxable, tax deferred, and then the tax free. And I'm going to cover that a little bit more as we go on here. But this is going to be important because your tax rate in retirement is going to depend significantly on where your income is going to come from. As I've mentioned, we have 3 account types that will be taxed very differently. Taxable accounts. First, these are going to include any individual or joint brokerage accounts, and these are going to be subject to long-term capital gains. But the rates are generally favorable or preferred compared to our higher ordinary income tax rate. And then we're going to have tax deferred accounts, which are like your IRAs, your 401ks, 403bs, and any similar type pre-tax accounts. Now, money in these accounts has not been taxed at all yet, but when withdrawn, it's fully taxable at ordinary income tax rate. Third, your tax-free accounts, and these are basically your Roth IRAs and your Roth 401ks. And any contributions to these have already been taxed, and qualified withdrawals are entirely tax-free. So we love Roth accounts. They're generally our best accounts. If we have them, we can get money into them. Knowing how these different account types are going to be taxed when you withdraw money from them and knowing your tax brackets will affect how much you take from each account type. So let's say you need $100,000 from your investment accounts on top of whatever amount you're going to receive from your fixed income sources. Well, if you take $100,000 from your pre-tax accounts or your IRA, you're going to be taxed at our 7 bracket ordinary income tax rates. And if you take $100,000 from a Roth account, that money has already been taxed. So you won't have to pay any income taxes on that. So obviously the amount that is going to hit your checking account to spend is going to vary tremendously based on account type. Here are some more factors that you're going to want to consider in order to minimize your lifetime tax liabilities. First, tax-free growth. Let your Roth IRAs or any Roth accounts grow as much as possible, as long as possible. The longer they can compound tax-free, the more the benefit is for you and the better the tax advantage. 2, remember required minimum distributions. You want to be mindful of these because remember, Uncle Sam is going to get his share of taxes one way or another. But spending down your traditional IRA early or using Roth conversions might be strategic to manage your tax brackets effectively. And this can prevent significant mandatory distributions in the future, which could cause you to end up in a much higher tax bracket than was necessary and can help prevent Medicare premium surcharges. 3, Social Security taxes. You're going to want to understand the Social Security provisional income formula along with the 50% and 85% thresholds to determine how much of your Social Security benefits are taxable, because your income sources are going to impact how much your Social Security is going to be taxed. Another important consideration is determining when to activate your Social Security benefits, because knowing how it's going to be taxed and how it will affect your total tax situation with other income sources can have a very large impact. Next, we have the IRMAA, also known as Medicare surcharges. That stands for Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. And you want to be aware of these because your Medicare surcharges are going to be based on your income. And sometimes, many times, we come across individuals or couples that haven't considered this, so they keep their income as low as possible in the first few years of their retirement, but then they are forced to withdraw money from IRAs or other pre-tax accounts when they hit RMD age. And then not only do they end up paying a higher tax rate than was necessary, but they also end up paying a lot higher Parts B and D Medicare premiums, which really seems to infuriate them, and it should, because it's often preventable. All right, you're also going to want to consider impact on other tax strategies. You're going to have to consider how your income sources impact other tax strategies like Roth conversions, tax loss harvesting, tax gain harvesting, or asset location, etc. Because combining these strategies is what's going to help you minimize your future taxes even further. In conclusion, there is not a one-size-fits-all approach to income management in retirement. This is why I have a job, right? In other words, you're going to have to consider how to thread the proverbial needle of retirement income and tax planning if you want to optimize your income in retirement. Understanding your fixed income sources, strategically pulling funds, and considering the tax implications are key elements in managing your finances effectively. And by taking a comprehensive and intentional approach, you can create a stable income, keep your taxes lower, and enjoy a fulfilling retirement. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And if you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, once again, Tim Doehrmann here, founder of Eagle Ridge Wealth Advisors. And if you would like to see how we help our clients get the most out of their financial lives in retirement, please visit us at erwealth.com, and we hope to see you there.